An accomplished surgeon and educator with more than 50 years of professional experience to his name, Paul A. Jacobs, MD, dedicated his career to helping others, both medically and academically. Whether as a university professor, a general and orthopedic surgeon, or a leading physician for the Milwaukee Brewers baseball team, his success and longevity in the field has been driven by always putting the patient first. Dr. Jacobs, a Brooklyn native, attended Syracuse University, where he earned a Bachelor of Arts in 1951. Early on in his college career, he decided he wanted to work in a profession in which he could be his own boss and contribute to the world. This line of thinking brought him to medicine. Upon completing his Doctor of Medicine at SUNY Downstate Health Sciences University in 1954, he began a year of internal medicine at Kings County Hospital with plans of becoming an internist. The continual desire to help others led to Dr. Jacobs' enlistment in the U.S. Navy, serving from 1955 to 1957, spending 1 year aboard a ship that offered services in the Mediterranean and another at a naval air station in Rhode Island. He ended his military tenure in the rank of lieutenant commander, by which point he became disinterested in internal medicine and motivated to focus on a more specific area, leading him to surgery. After a year as a general surgeon resident at Henry Ford Hospital, he shifted his focus to orthopedic surgery as it dealt with the entire body. He thought he could be of better assistance in this capacity. He completed his residency as an orthopedic surgeon at the Hospital for Joint Diseases in 1961 and, that same year, formed Stone, Kagan, and Jacobs SC with two orthopedic surgeon colleagues. This practice proved to be historically significant as it was the first medical corporation in the state of Wisconsin and the first practice to have a group of orthopedic surgeons working together in one office. By 1970, it was renamed as Milwaukee Orthopaedic Group Limited, and it remains an active and thriving practice to this day. Additionally, in 1961, Dr. Jacobs began teaching this branch of surgery at the Medical College of Wisconsin, where he served as an educator for the next 4 decades. He served as an assistant clinical professor from 1970 to 1980, an associate clinical professor from 1980 to 1990, and a clinical professor up until his retirement in the 2000s. He also lent his expertise to the University of Wisconsin-Milwaukee in the role of an assistant clinical professor of kinesiology from 1981 to 2005. In 2008, Dr. Jacobs established an endowed chair in orthopedic surgery at the Medical College of Wisconsin, which provided resources to the department. While teaching in Milwaukee, Dr. Jacobs also developed a significant oncology practice and became the go-to person in town when it came to pathology, which he would teach to orthopedic students and resident surgeons. When he transitioned to assistant clinical professor at the Medical College of Wisconsin, the Seattle Pilots, a Major League Baseball team, went bankrupt and became the Milwaukee Brewers. The owner of the team contacted Milwaukee Orthopaedic Group Limited in hopes that the office would serve as physicians for the team's players. While his partners were not particularly interested in baseball, Dr. Jacobs, a Brooklyn kid, was naturally a huge fan of the game and agreed to take the job, serving as the Brewers team physician for the next few decades. From 1979 to 1980, he was appointed as president of the Association of Major League Baseball Physicians. Dr. Jacobs' work taking care of the major leaguers gave him a great reputation in the field of sports medicine, and publicity surrounding this helped grow the practice. Over the course of his career, Dr. Jacobs has been affiliated with numerous professional organizations, including the Musculoskeletal Tumor Society, Wisconsin Orthopedic Society, Milwaukee Orthopedic Society, and American Israeli Orthopedic Association. In recognition of his vast amount of accomplishments, he has accrued such accolades as the Kleinberg Award from the Hospital for Joint Diseases in 1961, a State of Wisconsin plaque, and a 30 Years President's Award by the Milwaukee Brewers. Looking back on all that he has done, Dr. Jacobs, who described his life's work as personally and professionally gratifying, has been most proud when he sees a patient in full recovery post-surgery. To those who wish to follow in his footsteps, he stresses the importance of keeping one's patient as a priority. Medicine today is becoming more of a business rather than a profession, and the young people should remember and emphasize that the patient comes first, he said. With his wife of more than 60 years, Betty, Dr. Jacobs is the proud father of 4 children and grandfather of 7 grandchildren. In retirement, he enjoys woodworking, painting, and traveling, activities he never had much time for in the midst of his productive career.